For the next 24 hours, we are exploring and taking you on a tour on Europe's most beautiful cross-border national park, Saxon Switzerland. So the last time that you saw us, we were in Slovakia. We beelined it across Czech Republic into Germany, where we spent the last week planning our adventures around the Saxon Switzerland area. We actually spent yesterday catching up with our friend John, who we met last year, and he was able to show us all of the areas on these awesome maps that he's got so that we know exactly where we're going.
Nestled in a small pocket of eastern Germany, the Saxon Switzerland National Park was declared a national park in 1990, and it's famous for its jaw-dropping sandstone formations. These towering cliffs and spires, sculpted over millions of years, pierce into the sky and give the park its name, as they were said to resemble the jagged mountains of the Swiss Alps. The Saxon Switzerland National Park covers an area of over 93 square kilometres and is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, as it offers over 700 kilometres of hiking trails. So whether you're a seasoned trekker or casual stroller, there's a trail here for everyone.
So we're now on the trail to one of the most iconic viewpoints and places in the Saxon Switzerland area, the Bastei Bridge. This little hike started from down in the car park where we left Stan the van, and we just jumped on the little ferry crossing over the river, and we've just been hiking for maybe 20 minutes, and I think it's only another 20 minutes to go. So yeah. Cheers. You'll bruise my banana. So as usual, we've been taking our time making this hike into like a good hour or so. We're not quite at the top yet, but there's been a couple of amazing viewpoints which we've just sat down and just taken it all in, and it's just spectacular. With over 1 million visitors a year, the trail is well trodden and marked consistently as you gently ascend above the Elbe River. The hike's appeal rests in its ease and accessibility, drawing in families, seasoned adventurers and solo trekkers, creating a lively atmosphere. However, amidst the hustle and bustle of the trail, we found small pockets of tranquility and savoured the breathtaking panoramic views of the sandstone formations and lush valleys below.
I think we're near the top, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I don't actually feel too bad because we did that hike up the Toaca mountain in Romania with a 500-foot staircase at the end. So
yeah. I know, I'm not even sweating, this is easy.
Yeah, so I feel like that really prepped us.
Yeah.
So after about 45 minutes of hiking uphill on the kind of staircase paths, we've got to this amazing viewpoint of the Bastei Bridge. As you can see behind me. We actually crossed over the bridge and have walked up and around here to get the best view of the bridge for sunset. The Bastei is actually a collection of rock formations, sandstone rock formations, that were formed over 1 million years ago and rise up to 194 metres high, creating one of the most unique landscapes in Germany. It was initially a wooden bridge built in 1824, but then was recreated out of sandstone in 1851.
Not only does Saxon Switzerland offer a variety of hiking adventures, but also in this area especially you can rock climb, and like right now a couple of rock climbers, I don't know how they get up there with balls that big, but they do. There's a lot more up here than I thought there was, including a restaurant, shops and everything, which is handy because I'm bloody starving. Yes, yes. 20 euros for a hot dog. Bloody hell. As expected, it's really expensive. We'll go hungry tonight. Again. Anywhere? Food?
Hot dog?
It's not that it's a hard hike, but it's the fact that we went out last night in Dresden and we're nursing a couple of hangovers.
Thanks, John.
Are you recording right now? Yeah.
Thanks, John. We didn't get back till about 1 AM and we were up nice and early. I mean, he did treat us to a beautiful breakfast this morning and helped us with our route, so we can't complain, but yeah.
Tired.
As always, we're
When aren't we
knackered.
tired? We need some of that
AG1.
AG1.
Yeah. Time to go down, I'm starving.
Hey, 10,000 steps, Bastei Bridge done. Wait, that was rubbish. That was rubbish. Stop. Have you got it on touch mode?
Of course I have.
Same. We forgot our head touches. Phone just about to the rescue. So it's now 3 o'clock. We actually took a little bit longer to have our lunch in the shade because it is really warm today and we wanted to wait for the midday sun to pass. We're just started the trail and it's really nice and shady along here, loads of trees, and hopefully it will be like that the whole way, or the majority. But we've got kind of a viewpoint on the top of these rock formations that we're aiming for, that our friend told us about, and then we're going to kind of explore the area. There looks like a lot of hiking trails there, so we're just going to find our way and see what this kind of part of the park has to offer.
I wanna go there someday. I know we're going somewhere, into the danger zone. It all points right to that.
Oh, it's that little M sign. That's what he was telling us about. Malaweg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the route he walked.
That's the one that we...
That goes all the way up to the Bastei Bridge.
Oh, I see. That's miles then.
Yeah, but we're gonna go to this Schrammsteine viewpoint. We need to go that way.
Cool. We're using Maps.me because we're not really sure where we're going. Secret path that
We're gonna go-
our buddy John told us about. So if we get lost, blame him. So we're about 15 minutes into this hike and it's quite easy actually, quite accessible. What's nice is that the pathway trail is actually carpeted with all the fallen pine cones off these trees, which is really nice under the foot. And we're in the shade, which is always a bonus. We're just enjoying the breeze that's ripping through these trees. And if you can hear that, well, you can hear nothing because it's just so nice and relaxing. We have just come across some awesome rock formations and yeah, it's just pleasant all round.
As we ventured deeper into the heart of the national park, the forest became alive with dappled sunlight, and we soon started to see glimpses of the sandstone mountains surrounding us. What's really great about this trail is that there's like hardly anyone here. We've seen a handful of people. When yesterday at the Bastei Bridge, obviously it is the more iconic place here in the Saxon Switzerland, but it was really busy even at sunset. And this is lesser known and kind of a bit more deeper in the park, maybe more difficult to get to if you're using public transport, but so far well worth it. And I'm really excited to see the views from the top because we are climbing quite a bit now. Do you see this ladder coming up?
I see a ladder.
So we just got to our first little rest point for the hike. Up those ladders, which were pretty scary, one-handed and with sandals on. But we made it. And we're starting to see glimpses of the views across Saxon Switzerland, and they are magnificent.
Yeah, it's quite crazy because it's a fairly flat landscape and then you just suddenly have these huge sandstone mountains just rising up from the ground. So for the first half of the hike it was pretty much completely flat through the forests and woods, and then suddenly you've got all the uphill.
What snacks have we got?
Grapes or apple. Healthy.
Nice. No cereal bars? Sweets?
Nope. Not even. Tuna pasta? Nope.
So at the top of this rock formation there's all these ladders and walkways and metal paths which kind of help you across the undulation of the rocks, and lots of bars as well because there's a hell of a drop down.
Gotta have your wits about you.
Up at the top here, where like the end point for most of the hikes around the area ends, you can see where all of the stepping points in the sandstone rocks have just worn over the years of being stood on. Yeah, like here, all these little footprints in the rocks. I think we're getting close to the top. You can start to see glimmers of these amazing views. I think I can see the top. Almost there.
Final ladder.
Somehow life goes on. The stars we know are gone.
Wow.
Wow.
Everything for me. We still got a chance. So I stole a glance at your pretty smile for just a little while.
There we go. We are now at the top of this rock formation with these beautiful 360 views.
Yeah, it's so incredible up here. So many more views of these sandstone mountains than at the Bastei Bridge yesterday. I'd highly recommend exploring more of the Saxon Switzerland National Park than just the Bastei Bridge. The Bastei Bridge was amazing to still see, but overall I'd say actually I prefer this because the views are so much more incredible. There's so many routes that you can just explore, and today's been completely free.
Yeah.
It's free where we parked, free to enter the park and do all these trails. Yesterday it wasn't expensive, it cost us €13 in total, and that was just for the parking and the ferry.
But regrettably, this is where our adventure ends in the Bohemian Switzerland area. We're going to be heading up. Our journey officially started last week up to Norway. This is just a small little glimmer of places that we find on the route, and we're heading to Norway. Still going strong, but there's a long way to go, so join us next time as we continue our route up through Germany, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, and into Norway, and hopefully we can try and get there in one piece.
Join us next time as we push our van to its absolute limit in our attempt to drive over 3,000 kilometres into the Arctic Circle and onto the most northern point of Europe.
Turm, that means the turtle tower. I don't know why. We have no turtles in Germany.
Booyakasha, shakala, boo!